from inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, just about ready for baseball. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Shane McClanahan.
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Caballero slings to first, and an easy out to start the game. And time now for the Marlins lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the managers trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
One out, bases empty. Swing and a foul straight back. Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Over to Diaz, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Two down, bases empty, and at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two outs, bases empty. Just missed. On the corner for a strike. And that's way high. And the count is 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Center field. DeLuca. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Sandy Alcantara. What do you have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
To first, and a quick out number 1. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, Really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1-2.
Next offering way off the plate. Swing and a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. Breaking ball misses down and away. Alcantara, a former Cy Young Award winner, he features a sinker, a changeup, a four-seamer, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. And a pitch. On a line out towards center. Dives for it. Got it. Makes the play.
Hitter's got a broken heart on that one. It had base hit written all over it. Maybe extra bases. Great diving catch for the upset.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. That misses the zone. 1-0. And another ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the air, left field. Myers settles underneath it, squeezes it, and that's the third out. The Rays strand just the one, scoreless after one.
I don't think you understand. I'm on my way. Oh man, 100 bands.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Jonah Bride. Bride starting up the middle at second, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. McClanahan back to work. That one missed.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
The 2-2. And there's a ball.
Got a full count.
Outside, and that is ball four. And that's their first base runner of the game. Matt Mervis, the next up for the Marlins. Foul ball there. This one in the air. Caminero settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. So up next, Dane Myers. Fouled off down the right side. Turned on, but foul wide of third. No score here in the second. And takes low for ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
One, two now.
That's a ball.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
It gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Right, the runner at first with two gone. Out to center. DeLuca has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on base. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, now it's Jansen to hit. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right field. Sanchez on the run. Nice grab on the run. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Jonathan Aranda in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. Runner takes off and he hits a ground ball right side and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
And that's outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. Man at first, one away. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. And that is out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. That is the inning. So the Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Back now in Tampa Bay, stepping in, Derek Hill.
Derek Hill.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
It's 0-1. That missed. That's a ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Right through there for a strike.
1-2.
This to center field. DeLuca on his way in. Snags it on the run. 1 down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
Nick Fortes in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Top of the third, no score. And there's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. That's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Xavier Edwards.
So the batting order turns over. And up next for Miami, Xavier Edwards. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes the ball. Strike two.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 and 2's the count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. And the Marlins down quietly. And we're still knotted at 0.
I wasn't thinking about doing something like trying to get my music out, 'cause it mattered to me, and I knew there'd be a couple of million people who'd understand and agree. Yeah.
And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Yandy Diaz now. First offering, and it just misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. And 1-1. That's a little bit low. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Fastball is outside.
Full count.
Into center and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and all the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Nobody out, runner at first. And now 1 and 2. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Diaz, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one fouled off. The next pitch misses.
Inside.
Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Myers snags it for the second out. So 2 down now, and here is Josh Lowe. Fly to left his first time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
That's it.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next pitch is outside. And it's a strikeout for the Sandman, his second of the game. They get a leadoff single but leave him stranded. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby.
Connor Norby.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Marlins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
On the ground. Throws across the diamond, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. That one not close. Ball 1.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And that is cut on and missed. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Inside. The count now 2-2. The Fish yet to pick up a hit here. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And now Jonah Bride. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. 4th inning underway, no score. Outside low, ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
2 outs.
2-2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missing inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and misses. On to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. And midway in the 4th, no score. Bottom of the inning, and now the catcher comes up to him. Danny Jansen.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
And he grounds one to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And next is the designated hitter, Jonathan Aranda. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Gets the call. 0-1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Next offering is downstairs. Good job to fight that one off. That's down and in. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. So digging in, Jose Caballero. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. That one ripped. And a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Palacios in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Caballero leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Believe me, it's only one man, believe me.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-2.
2-2.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Pitch misses there. And now it's 3-2. Johnny DeLuca in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs. First and second, 2 outs. DeLuca getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just missed.
Ball.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Could be some action here on this
2
next
balls,
pitch.
no
Couple
strikes.
runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To third. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you You got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Now here is Yandy Diaz. 1 for 2. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Down the line, and it's foul.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
2 outs, bases are full. That's inside. Base hit, 1 run in already. Save! And they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Lau at the plate. Misses inside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. Two aboard, 2 outs. In there at the knees, and the count even 1-1. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they're up by 3.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Junior Caminero. 0 for 2 in this one.
Hit 'em hard, gotta hit 'em hard. If they talking noise, then you gotta put it
Hard hit, knocks it down. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
So bases all loaded up. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And a big swing and a miss.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Popped up. Edwards. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. We played 4, Rays 3, and the Marlins nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Matt Mervis. McClanahan back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is down low. And that's outside. And that one missing low.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now for the Marlins, Dane Myers. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Myers, 29 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. Mervis on at first, nobody out. Strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Quick 3-pitch strikeout, and you look at the sequence. The plan was clearly to work him inside. Didn't want to let him get his arms extended, make him a little bit uncomfortable in there, and he ended up overmatching him in the process. That's one you have to take note of as a hitter for next time you come to the plate.
Lifted in the air, right center field. DeLuca on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Derek Hill, the next up for the Marlins. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. And foul ball. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Low makes the grab. And that is that. Marlins leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Danny J. Andrew Nardi gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move. I make sure I can't lose by changing my mental. I'm focused, I'm in tune, I'm plotting my next move.
First pitch, and he just misses. Right through there for a strike. Cut on and lifted in the air. Sanchez gets under it. Brings it in. 1 away. And now the DH, Jonathan Aranda. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That one the other way, and foul ball. Upstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Myers pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. First
One
offering
ball, no
misses
strikes.
badly for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. In the air, center field. Hill gets under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that.
These days people say a lot of things that they won't do, things that they want to. Man, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? Everything they want, but they
Back now in Tampa Bay, top of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Nick Forte. In the air, out towards right center. It falls in, and that's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the lineup flips over. Xavier Edwards now at the plate. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor
At the plate, Connor Norby. He's grounded out a couple of times. Down and away for ball 1. With the tying run at the plate, and we're the top half of the 6th. Out to short, Caballero. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to first in time. Double play.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. That clips the corner.
With a runner at third, this is who they want at the plate. He's so good at getting a run across in these situations.
And that one is
1-1.
inside. Fortes on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss as he was late.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. 5.5 innings complete, and the no-hitter is no more. Rays 3 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Richie Palacios. And a bunt towards third. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Johnny DeLuca next to hit for the Rays. Slow roller to third. Norby to second for 1, and it's over his head. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. He'll score.
Well, just a total breakdown defensively right there. I mean, allowing a run to score all the way from first because of an error pretty much shouldn't happen. But every once in a while we see one of these weird plays and it leaves everyone kind of scratching their heads.
And that one is lifted in the air. One down. So a man aboard. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Gonna count 1-2. One away with a runner at third here in the bottom of the sixth. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Junior Caminero digs in now. 1 for 3. Line drive, base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Runner at first with 2 away. Next to bat will be the Rays' 4-hitter, Josh Lowe. Gets the call, and that is strike 1. That's to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, 2 outs. Jansen will hit next. 0 for 3 in this one. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Anthony Bender takes over on the mound.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
I like it when you shake it like that.
Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Caminero at second. Low on at first with 2 down. Look out!
Take your base.
And it hit him. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. That's a strike thanks to the sweeper.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Fought off foul. Caught him looking for the K. 2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. We're through 6 full. It's the Rays 5 and the Marlins nothing. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Rasmussen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride. He is struck out and he is walked. And that's downstairs and outside. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Manuel Rodriguez warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Clevenger also throwing. The 1-0. Tapped out in front of the plate. Jansen on to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
And at the plate for Miami, Matt Mervis. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Ball one there.
1-1.
Ball to strike. And that's outside. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you drive back to the dugout.
He goes down looking. 2 down, base is empty. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. Foul ball.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
2 down, nobody on. That one outside. 1-1. Ripped to short. Fires over to first. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Tropicana Field, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And just foul. In for a strike. Went with the sweeper. To the right side. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Hill going back. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Now batting,
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And there's the strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and he's in with a stand-up double.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the Rays' leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. DeLuca at second with 2 down. And the pitch is outside, ball 1.
1-1.
And that one fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Lau, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Next offering is in for a strike. Stays alive. That one just misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Rays 6 and the Marlins nothing. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
And it's even up. Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
This one in the air right field. And there's one away.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow.
Yeah. He's a big guy, too. I didn't want him to hurt me.
Yeah, he's large. Hill, up for the 3rd time here, watches that one miss. To the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Now batting, catcher Nick Fortes.
Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side, Lau. Tosses to first, out number 3. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They still find themselves down 6-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. Bender back to work. Pitch is in there. Strike one. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And now the right fielder, Josh Lowe. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Jesus Tinoco on the pitch here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
I'm a day and night, night and day, chasing that pay, get out my way, got money on my brain.
To short, could be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Danny Jansen to hit here. This one popped up. Mervis makes the catch, and there's two away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Tinoco, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. That one catches the zone, and it's 1-1. Low off of first with 2 away. Check swing and a ball outside. 2-1.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Flares one into right, and that's just foul. Two outs. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in, low. Around third, he will score.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So 2 down, and the batter will be the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down.
That missed. That's a ball.
The other way, and foul ball. That one hit to right. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Sanchez pulls it down, and that'll do it. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Rays 7 and the Marlins nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Edwards, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Number 70 appears to be getting loose. Number 48 getting loose as well. Outside.
No, that's out.
2-0. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Connor Norby.
Now the number 2 hitter, Connor Norby. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Big time jam right there.
0-1.
I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And now it's even up.
Outside.
And a foul ball. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. No throw. Safe at second.
easy swipe a second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
Runner goes again. Pitching for a strike. No throw. Safe at third. It's a stolen base. One away with a runner at third here in the top of the ninth. That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. That one missed. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Runner on at third, one gone. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab on the run. Runner tagging from third. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. Marlins down to their final out. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jonah Bride.
Well, Boog, this stadium got awfully quiet. Ninth inning, a one-run game, and they might not be done scoring. These poor fans just want this one to be over.
Right. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 2.
2-0.
Oh, recognize that pitch just in time. Able to keep those hands back.
And a swing and a miss there.
On the mound, you
2-1.
take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that
Count
pitch.
is full.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The Marlins down to their final strike. Draws the walk there.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ground ball, and this should do it. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.